RFK Jr., this old clip of him on Ring of Fire has been making the rounds from 2016. So less than 10 years ago.
So this is around the time where I was actually recording some Ring of Fire interviews, because it was Sam would record out of this office when he appeared on Ring of Fire.
Are you the source of the resurfacing?
I knew he used to talk like this. It's kind of hard to remember these days. But when I first started here, I would hear conversations with him, and I knew the vaccine thing right after the start. Like, I thought that was insane. I think and poorly grounded, and frankly irresponsible by a rich guy. But he used to talk about democracy and the right wing a lot more clear than whatever jag he's on now.
Yeah, I mean, this is just kind of pretty definitive proof that he knows exactly what he's doing.
It's proof that he's more of an opportunist than a belligerent idiot, which are the two groups he's about to talk about.
I mean, we have a third option, which is that the worm ate certain parts of the brain that has a memory of this kind of thing. Maybe a fourth option is
literal
that
memory hole.
Yeah, and like a literal hole in the brain that removed his memory of everything he said here. That's possible. It's also quite possible that he has injected so many drugs to keep his hormone levels at the level of a 17-year-old boy that he's gone a little insane. Doesn't really excuse it at all, because here you go. This is him talking about Trump and the people who choose to work for Donald Trump, which in this present day applies to him.
You know, he's not like Hitler. Hitler had like a plan. You know, Hitler was interested in policy. He had a historical view. I don't think Trump has any of that. I think he's like non-compos mentis. Well, the way that you build a truly vicious nationalist movement is to wed a relatively small core of belligerent idiots to a much larger group of opportunists and spineless fellow travelers whose primary function is to turn a blind eye to things. We may not have that many outright Nazis in America, but we have plenty of cowards and bootlickers, and once those fleshy dominoes start tumbling into the Trump camp, the game is up. You know, he's not like
Fleshy
Hitler.
dominoes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
He wrote that out. That was
Well,
scripted,
yeah.
it seems like.
I mean, his father was like a very, kind of compelling orator as well. So he got a little of that, but not anymore, man. Fleshy dominoes.
I vote for opportunist. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Because I thought he met with Trump in the first term.
No, I think you're referring to him meeting with him after, he was running as an independent.
After Butler.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, after he got...
But he also dropped out, in part due to this quid pro quo with Donald Trump in the 2024 race.
Yeah, he approached Kamala first.
January 10th, 2017, a week and a half after that video we just played was posted, Politico article, vaccine skeptic RFK Jr. says he'll chair vaccine commission for Trump. Literally 10 days after the clip we just played.
Oh my God. Really? Are you joking?
1/10/2017. President-elect is RFK Jr., a major source of disproved theories, to commission a vaccine. And then he went to
I missed
Trump
this.
Tower. It was during the lame duck period when Trump was having all those people come to Trump Tower.
In the gold, like he was having them go through the golden elevators as this ritual, right, to show them going up to the penthouse.
So RFK said that. Was RFK playing it like, look, if you don't invite me to something, I'm going to start talking about you or something like that? Because that is 10 days separated from him saying that.
So the opportunist theory seems pretty legit. How do you do that?
That's crazy.
But I mean, that's like somebody who is pathologically
He's a
obsessed
sociopath.
with achieving power. I mean, that's creepy.
Yeah.
That's legitimately creepy. So now he is leading Health and Human Services, and we got measles all across the country.
And the flesh dominoes are scattered all over the floor.
Flesh domino example later on in that is Chris Christie is who he's talking about. When he
Right.
says fleshy domino.
Because if he was referring to himself, he'd call himself a leathery domino.
Exactly. Denim-clad domino.
Right. Melanoma domino. All right, let's open up the phone lines. People. Opening them up now. 646-257-3920. Stephen Miller's hairline says it was during those 10 days that the worm took hold. Illuminati kids, fleshy dominoes isn't the best as far as taste, but they have really good deals. Ew. Ew. Max Vax says, man already got out of child support due to brainworm. Can't let him get away with this. Between the 1 and 1 and the 5. What a great radio voice. I was thinking that.
I always thought that. I'm like, bro, if you weren't Kennedy, you would not have this opportunity.
He's maybe the one guy that has a face for television, but not a voice for radio.
He's got a name for radio.
A name for radio. There you go.
We're doing a Billie Eilish ticket giveaway. The 7th caller wins a ticket.
The sound engineer just pulling his hair out.
That's maybe why he went insane. He had to listen to the sound of his own fucking voice.
Just clearing his earwax out.
Yeah. Dave LA, Emma, I'm a little confused. When you push back against the people on the right talking about how the people at these protests are Hamas, you seem to be implying that actually, if they were actually Hamas, that would be a bad thing.
Wait,
what? But don't you think that Hamas are actually the good guys? Don't you think that they're freedom fighters?
Yeah.
It's some troll. Yeah. This is why I should read the IMs before I start reading them.
To be democratic about him. Let's hear
Yeah,
him.
sure. I mean, what have you guys been talking about Trump and Charlottesville for like 10 years, saying there were good people on both sides, not having moral clarity? What you're doing goes beyond doing a cute both sides things. You actually think the good guys are the Nazis and the actual present day Nazis, Hamas, are the good guys.
Yeah, keep paying a membership in SMD.
Yeah, I mean, we know who we know. There we go. We know who the Nazis are. I mean, this is not it. Like,
Yeah,
you're still arguing this. Good luck, dude. On your tombstone, it will read, "Defended the 21st century Holocaust."
Yeah,
there you go.
I still see Zionists being like, well, we wouldn't have left Germany without not denazifying it. And it's like, well,
the jig is up. The jig is
wouldn't.
up. Who is still trying this Hasbara anymore? Just crawl in a little hole and deal with like the soullessness that you have.
Yeah.
And keep paying membership, please. I'm not going to kick you out. Sam might.
No, yeah,
but
we'll take your money.
We'll take your money.
But yeah, Hamas is what is let me find
Far
the Mandela
morally
quote.
superior to that of Israel? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Mandela
absolutely.
has a good quote about this. We're going to quote Mandela. Give
Yeah.
me a second.
Hopeful one. The SEIU was at our protest in Haverhill. Awesome. Wyoming Ryan, in regards to the same people at No Kings, I have many friends and family that traveled all over the country since 2016 attending Trump rallies. No joke, dozens of Trump rallies.
From Nelson Mandela's Long Walk to Freedom, the autobiography everyone should read. Mandela quote, "It is the oppressor who defines the nature of the struggle, and the oppressed is often left no recourse but to use methods that mirror those of the oppressor," which includes, I would emphasize, given October 7th, the act of taking hostages.
Yep. Calling from a 703 area code. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Oh, shoot. Is this me?
This is you.
Oh, my gosh. I'm calling from New York City, even though it's a 703 number. How y'all doing today?
Doing well. What's your name?
My name is Eric.
Eric from NYC. What's on your mind?
Yeah. Can we talk sports on this? Is this strictly political, or can I talk sports?
Go for it, but we may lose half our viewership, so keep it quick.
I will keep it quick. New York Giants. I'm a Falcons fan, and I got Michael Penix, and I'm a little nervous because Jackson Dart is absolutely balling out right now. I kind of want to know your thoughts about like the rookie. How long does the rookie need to take time?
Oh, this is all the extent of your question?
That's it. Yeah, I'm just curious.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, look, I think I don't like the Falcons offense. I don't like that Penix is always in shotgun. I don't necessarily think that what's Zach Robinson, your OC? Yeah, I don't necessarily understand why they're not doing more like read options and things like that. Get him rolling out. Like, I don't like this scheme.
Yeah.
Penix can sling it as like he can throw some of the most beautiful passes that you've ever seen. So I would say that I think it's an offensive coordinator and staffing problem down there in Atlanta. Dart, Dart's an amazing like playmaker. Maybe that should be coached more into Penix's game. But I think arm and throwing motion and that kind of thing, that comes first. And he's got elite ability on that level. It just has to be unlocked. So I can't spend more time on this or everyone's going to be upset.
Balls in their hands.
I have so much to say about this, but I won't.
Okay. Do you agree, Brian?
I agree with what you're saying, but I don't think they roll him out because he's torn both ACLs.
Might be.
And he's like a 30-year-old, 2-year player. So
Might
I think
be.
they're trying to keep him safe.
Might
but they're
be.
wasting Kyle Pitts, and it's a shame.
Well, yeah.
Emden.
Bye. I'm going to get in trouble
Bye.
if we keep talking.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye, Eric. Love those kind of calls, but the audience might not. Calling from a 302 area code. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Yeah, is this me?
Yeah, this is you.
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Doing well. Who's this? Where you calling from?
This is Joe calling from Atlanta. In response to the previous guy, I'm sorry, bro. You have no reason to be a Falcons fan. As a native Philadelphian, go Birds.
Okay, well, no, screw that.
No more sports.
Also, you're crackly. Whatever's going on with your mic, you got to fix
sorry.
something.
All right, I'll keep my question quick then.
Okay, cool.
Been keeping an eye on the Mondami stuff. That's really encouraging to see. Taking a little bit of a glass half empty take. What do you, if for God forbid, whatever reason he doesn't succeed in the general election, what implications do you think that may have?
Appreciate the call. Your phone is not sounding very good, so I'm going to let you go now, okay? All right.
Sounds good.
That's a tough question.
Does something physically happen to Zoran? Because I don't think that he's going to lose the election.
Yeah.
What it would mean is there is a submerged vote against the left in this country that everyone underestimated. That didn't turn out in the Dem primary.
Yep.
I would go full blue and on if he didn't win.
Oh,
I would start talking about voting machines.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, yeah.
I'd be calling up Greg Palast. Come on here, buddy.
Yeah.
Bring your hat.
But also, it would mean terrible things for New York City because Cuomo is a crook.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.